Well, as you can see, the honeybees are on the goldenrod this morning, or this afternoon. Well, here we are at the Langstroth hive. It's again September the 18th. It's about 3:10 in the afternoon. As you can see, there's quite a few bees on the front of the hive at the entrance. The temperature, I think I mentioned in my layens video, is 90 degrees today. Sunny, mostly sunny. Not much of a breeze here. There's a little bit of a breeze today, but I must be sheltered from it. It's kind of warm right here, so I'm going to get into the hive here and see what we've got. Well, I've taken off the inner cover. There's a lot of bees up here in this upper box. I'm not sure if they're storing any nectar up here yet or not. There is a little drone comb on some of these frames. I think the feeder is completely empty. Yeah, so we'll probably add some sugar syrup to it later. I don't like to do that until after I've done my inspection, so I don't draw any unwanted bees and get a robbing situation started. So I'm going to open this up and see what we've got, and I'll be right back. So there's really nothing to see in this top box. There's a little bit of nectar in the bottom of a few of the cells, but nothing to amount to anything. So I'm going to take it off, and we're going to go down into the bottom box and dig a little deeper and see what we can find. I'll be back in just a few moments. Here's a look at the bottom box before we start digging in there. There's a lot of bees, so I'm hoping to see that they've stored away some of the nectar that I give them, or sugar syrup I should say, and hopefully they've start bringing in some nectar from the goldenrod. I'm hoping to see some brood, and we'll keep an eye out for that queen. Well, here's a plastic foundation that I have in this bottom box. They have drawn it out a little bit. I don't see anything stored in it. This side was drawn out before, and they don't have anything stored in it either. So but I'm glad to see that they are drawing it out a little bit. Well, this is the next frame, and it's a very heavy frame. It's got a lot of nectar in it. It's got some pollen. There's a little bit of cat brood, and it looks like there might be some open brood in there too. So I'm going to put it back in there and go on to the next frame. Now, this is a frame I put in recently. They haven't drawn much out, but it looks like the queen's been laying because I've got cat brood. And it's not a very heavy frame. There's a little bit of nectar and stuff around the edges, but it's coming along. Well, here's the next frame. It's got a lot of nectar around the edges. It's got a lot of open brood in the middle of the frame where it should be in the brood nest. It's the same on both sides. I'm not seeing the queen on this frame, but she's in here somewhere. Well, here's the next frame, which is another heavy frame. It's got a lot of cat brood, it's got open brood, it's got pollen, it's got nectar. Did see the queen on here just a minute ago while I was trying to get my camera open. I've lost her. She probably moved to this side here. I don't see her. I'll try to find her for you. Well, I'm probably not going to get her on camera. This phone keeps shutting the camera off. I guess it's the heat, but I don't know how much more video I'm going to be able to take, but I'm going to do my best, and I'll be back in a little bit. Well, of course, I didn't catch her on camera, but the queen was on the other side, and she was laying an egg. So, but I've got a video out there of a queen. I think it's the same one laying an egg in the brood nest. So, if you like to see that, you can check out my other videos. I'll try to link it up with this video maybe. Here's a good close-up of the propolis that glues this hive together, that the bees seal up all the cracks and stuff in the hive. It's said to have antibiotic properties to it and very healthy for the hive. It's sticky and hard to deal with. You can see it here on my gloves, but it's good for the bees. So what's good for the bees is good for me. Well, I've added 2 quarts or a half gallon of sugar syrup to the feeder. I've got the hive all back together except for putting in a cover and the top on it. I'm going to close out this video. Hope everybody enjoyed watching the video today, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you know anybody who interested in beekeeping or just like watching videos about bees, share this video. My phone shut off again, so I won't be able to spend too much time, but till I see you at the apiary next time, have a good day, and hope all is well.